Okay, so that's in the centre. Take a turn around. So we've got the boat. You happy that's good? Yeah, okay. Just steady. Wait till the gates are open, James, so they're fully open.
Comes a really deep load of mud.
But then you come down to this side. It's only 25 miles away.
Well, Stroud is expecting a royal visitor at any moment. Prince Charles is due to officially open a 6-mile stretch of the Stroudwater Canal. It's been restored after painstaking work by hundreds of volunteers. Our reporter Robin Markwell is there for us this lunchtime. So, Robin, any sign of the future king?
Not just yet, Alex. No, I'm told he is moments away. But as you can see, there are hundreds of people who have turned out to see him. Some on the banks here by the lock, others in boats. Can we have a cheer from the boat gathered down here? They're excited, and who can blame them? They now have 6 miles of waterway that have been restored here between Brinscombe down through Stonehouse and Stroud, which they can now row up and down. And when Prince Charles does arrive, he's going to walk down and climb aboard the Perseverance there and take a short boat trip. And it's Perseverance that has got them this far, because as you'll see from these pictures, some of this canal was actually concreted over and it has been lovingly restored. They've had hundreds of volunteers here also for the bits that have been navigable, fishing out shopping trolleys and rubbish and detritus and making it habitable once more. Clive Field has been part of that operation. He's from the Cotswold Canals Trust. Clive, you must be chuffed to bits today.
Very, very pleased. We managed 3 visitor centres, and this is just a great day for Stroud and for the National Waterways, because eventually we're going to be linked with the rest of it.
We mentioned the volunteers there, but the council have been on board with this. You've had money from the Heritage Lottery Fund, a £20 million scheme. Yes. A lot of people didn't think it would happen. You made it happen, and I think you had the community behind you with this.
Absolutely. There's a broad political and social spectrum in Stroud. Everybody understands that, but everybody's with us. We know that because we've got 3 visitor centres, and they come and tell us, and they join, and they become volunteers. We couldn't do it without volunteers.
And you are a man of big ambition, Clive, because you want this waterway to go even further, don't you?
We want to be at Saul Junction in a few years' time. We'll do it. It's only 4 miles.
I love it. Yeah, he's got a big smile on his face, and who can blame him? It has been years and years of work, but they've got there this far. So it's 4 miles to the River Severn. That's what they want to do that way, and they also want to connect up with the Thames that way, restoring it all back to its 19th century glory, when coal would have been used on this waterway to power the mills in Stroud. So a great deal of excitement to see this canal lovingly returned to its former glory, Alex.
And I think he's going to arrive in the next minute as well, Robin, so I'm sure we'll have more from you later. Thank you very much.
Well done. It's not very long. Barely a week, I think. Oh, is it? Yes. So you're organising this kind of thing everywhere? I think I said I did a walk possibly well over a year ago. I did a day walk when it's still obviously nowhere near ready. So it's great to see it's nearly there.
They're going to stop. They're going to stop exactly at the river.
I was sinking down. I know. This is quite an interesting ribbon cutting.
Scissors at the ready.
Oh dear, that's a block.
There. Zay, are you going to wave? Go and have a wave. Go and get it.
Thames tying the rope off in the boat.
Does such a wonderful job all over the country. And I'm so thrilled that this restoration of this part of the canal proved possible. But I know there are large sections to that which are in bad need of it. But the wonderful thing I think is just having remarkable volunteers involved, bringing these places back to life. Really back to life. So I just want to use this opportunity to congratulate all those who I know have been involved for a long time in this area, and hope and pray that they'll be able to complete the final part.
Yeah, I'm rather hoping that this isn't the end of
It's not trip boats. Currently we have 2 boats operating. That's the second Stonehouse.
Prince Charles took to the water today in a barge on a picturesque canal in Gloucestershire. He is patron of the Canal and River Trust, so officially opened the first phase of the restored Cotswold Canals. Ken Goodwin reports.
It's not messing about on a river, but it's the next best thing, a newly restored section of a canal in Stroud. Prince Charles is patron of the Cotswolds Canal Trust and cut the ribbon across the latest section to be restored from a boat. The Prince was keen to see some of the work which is still going on. In fact, he helped straighten a brick which wasn't quite bedded in properly. See, I wondered for one moment whether he was having a pop at your work.
Well, it could well have been. It's the first one I've got in level all year.
The project's been led by Stroud District Council with the help of the Cotswold Canals Trust and has been largely paid for by the Heritage Lottery Fund. A large group of volunteers has contributed over 138,000 hours to the project since 2013.
I can admit to getting a bit emotional, frankly. Well, we've worked for so long, so many people have worked for so long, and this lock has been the most difficult lock.
Prince Charles also met people from the Cotswold Boat Mobility Charity, which uses the canal.
I think it's fantastic because we've worked really hard to get the canal opened, and we're the people that are using it at the moment. It's mainly for people with disabilities and their families.
Prince Charles said he hopes the restoration work will continue long into the future.
I just wanted to use this opportunity to congratulate all those who I know have been involved for a long time in this effort, and hope and pray that they'll be able to complete the final part of the canal when it reaches the main canal. And maybe I shall be dead by then, but anyway, it'll be a great achievement.
People we spoke to said they were pleased to see Prince Charles taking an interest in the work.
Seeing Prince Charles, well, it's interesting. Not much ever goes on in Stroud, so it's quite interesting.
It's also really great to see the canal opened again after all the refurbishments. Yeah.
But you can't please everyone.
It's the first time I've seen him.
What do you think?
I'm not sure really.
It is the volunteers who do the work, and for them today, some recognition of how much they've achieved with such a mammoth project. Ken Goodwin, ITV News, Stroud.